Okay, everybody, good afternoon now. This is the February DeKalb County Community Resource Network meeting. My name is Reggie Johnson. I am the now former board chair for the DeKalb Initiative for Children and Families. We'll explain to y'all some of the the internal restructurings and whatnot that we did aside just to make everything a little more um, a little more efficient and to get some of the things that need to get done in enough time. So stay tuned for that. Before we go any further, so we do have a lot of people. So before we go any further, I would like for everybody, if this is your first time ever being at this meeting, raise your hand and I'll call on you and I'll let you all introduce yourselves first. Then we'll go into the presentation and then we'll have time to share some of the upcoming things because I really want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to share. But while we're here, I do see Sandy on, Miss Sandy Johnson. So I would like for you to come on and introduce yourself. I think you were on a previous meeting, but I'd like for you to introduce yourself and just let everybody know what your role will be with the organization. Then I'll let Teresa come on, so we can just let everybody understand what's going on with the DICF, and then we'll come up with the process of how to work with us going forward. So, Ms. Sandy.
Reggie, thank you. This is a Johnson operation, obviously. Tamika, I see you over there. So, so yes, I am Sandy Johnson, the newly appointed board chair. And as you can see, Reggie is still in charge where this meeting is concerned. We do have some restructuring that we're working on, and I'll be preparing some communications for all of you in the next 2 weeks, more than likely. So we'll talk more about that, but I know that I see several hands going up of people who have attended the meeting for the first time, Reggie. For those of you who are curious about who I am, I have a background in the nonprofit sector that goes back a number of years, including fund development director and other roles for CASA, Fulton County, for Dress for Success Atlanta, and some others. I've worked with Georgia Power in the past in a capacity as secretary, board secretary for the NAACP for DeKalb County on their energy program. So lots of connections in the DeKalb County community, and we want to take advantage of all of those as we move forward. So stay tuned for more information, and I'll turn it back over to Reggie so we can make.
Okay, I thought we lost you there for a second. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. And then I'm gonna give Teresa, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to come on and I guess introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your role and how you do and what have you. Then, like Sandy said, we'll get a more formal declaration out to everybody. So, Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Teresa Wright Johnson as a Johnson too, and I'm the coordinator for DeKalb Initiative Children and Families, and I'm a support staff person for them. And so you'll see me around supporting the board, and that's me. And many years in DeKalb County as a DeKalb County leader for nonprofits, as well as grassroots organizations, family organizations, and parenting and children, early childhood, and lots of things. But I'm excited to be here and thank you for being here. I will be looking out in the chat for you all today. So if you're trying to message Reggie or something, please make sure to message me or just be aware that I am looking at the chat and helping support the chat today.
Yes, yes. And speaking of, please, by all means, and if make sure you put your name, contact information, and the organization that you represent in the chat. So once we send it out, people can, when I upload this to the YouTube channel and people go back, they can know who was here. And if you know people, they'll reach out to me and say, who is that person? You know, you can just go back and look at the things. So with that being said, okay, it looks like we don't have a lot of new people. Again, if you are new, if this is your first time ever being in this meeting, please raise your hand so I can call on you. And the first new person I see is Lisa Reagan or Regan. I hope whichever way you correct me. So please come on and introduce yourself.
We answer to both. Thank you, Reggie. I'm Lisa Regan. I'm with St. Vincent de Paul, Georgia. So I'm Senior Director of Programs and Services here. I've been a volunteer with St. Vincent de Paul for 8 or 10 years, but I've just been on staff here for just a little over a year, coming up on a year and a half. I have a nonprofit background and advertising marketing background, and still a little bit drinking from the fire hose when it comes to all things that are needed to serve our population. So we are statewide and have about 74 chapters throughout the state.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad to have St. Vincent de Paul back at the table. I know they used to come when we first started the meetings, Mr. Barksdale back in 2017. So I really want to get y'all back involved. Yeah, so the next person I see is Miss Amber, Coach Dub. So could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, good morning, everyone. I apologize for not being on camera today. I am en route to another meeting after this is over. But I'm Amber Woolfolk. I'm the founder and CEO of Solve Tutoring and the Solve Cares Foundation, where we provide tutoring for third through college age students that are in underserved communities. I also serve as the DeKalb County Juvenile Justice Youth Education Advocate for DeKalb County Courts, and am just here to make sure that we are able to share and receive resources across county lines. I do a lot of work in Fulton, Clayton, DeKalb, and I'm starting to venture out into Gwinnett and Cobb. So thanks for having me. And you've been sending this invitation for over a year, and I should have been on, but things were kind of crazy. So I just want to thank everybody for allowing us to be in this space, and I look forward to working with you all.
Okay, yeah, because and again, I don't know, I won't put your business out there, but did you just have like a baby recently or something, or?
So I adopted my niece when she was 5
Yes,
years
okay.
old, and Nova will be 4 in June. It's been that long, yes. So
Yes, I know. Yes, so
in the
I
middle of the
remember seeing the
pandemic, I
story.
adopted my niece.
Wow, yeah. So yeah, we all know that's yeah, so but right, but you're here now, and that's what matters. And
Yeah.
definitely glad that that you're here. So make sure we get your contact information. And the next person I see is Bria Peterson.
Hey,
Okay.
good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bria Peterson. I am the Special Projects Employment and Training Supervisor for WorkSource DeKalb. Specifically with the Quest grant that was afforded to us by the Department of Labor for individuals who had issues in the pandemic or the years shortly thereafter the pandemic. So I'm just here to be on this call to see what all the resources are in DeKalb County and how we can all be of assistance to one another. So thank
Hey,
you.
awesome. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Hey, it's been a minute since we saw each other. We met at the Health and Housing Coalition meeting with Jacob.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Okay. So, okay, next name I see is Johannes Benton. Now, your name looks familiar. I think looks familiar, but come on and introduce yourself, please.
So Johannes Benton, DeKalb Juvenile Court. I've been here
Yes.
before, but it's been
Yeah.
a while. Been in and out. So I'm in and off, in and out. So please excuse me for that. But just here to offer and to learn different resources that we can offer to our families here at the court or in DeKalb County. So I'm just here from the juvenile court.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was like, I knew I'd seen that name before. Yeah. So thank you for being here. Make sure we get your name in the chat so I can make sure that we have everybody on the thing. Okay, the next hand I see is Zoo. So please come on and introduce yourself.
Yes, hey Reggie, this is Queen Shantae. We're here at the church. We've been trying to get in for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Yeah, we switched to virtual only this month. I put that out. I'm sorry. Hopefully good.
No, I got an email telling me to come to this address.
Okay, I do apologize for that. Yeah, because I see. Okay.
Reginald sent an email earlier. Hey, everybody, this is Savannah with Surf Reginald sent an email earlier saying it was virtual only.
Earlier today.
I sent it on Friday.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that. I got a message on the 3rd reminding me of the meeting today and the in-person location. And that okay, there's another lady here also that's here.
Okay, yeah, I apologize. So normally
let her know. Okay, you can go on mute then.
Oh yeah, I'm on. Okay. Oh.
I apologize. Normally we would have been, in person, but I was my car went up.
They changed it to virtual now. They said they only gonna be virtual. Oh, you was listening.
Okay. I apologize for that. So I hope nobody else is on their way to the church.
But it did go out Friday. The email everybody received the email Friday at around 5.
So I do apologize for that. I do see. I'm looking at the.
Can you check to make sure you have the right email? Because I know she said everybody got it, but that I'm not included. I didn't get it. I'm looking at all my messages.
Reggie, I'll reach out to her in the chat. I'll make sure we have her right email.
Okay. Have you been at the meeting? Have you been to a meeting before, or is this your first time?
This is Shantae from the Center for
Truth.
Oh,
of course, Shantae. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I apologize.
I'll look into it for you, Reggie.
Thank you.
All right, thank y'all. I appreciate it. But I'm here. I'm gonna just stay on the virtual.
Okay, cool. So I see. Okay, Chaz, I see your face from Furthering Fathering. Have you been to one of our meetings before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, please. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Please come on and introduce yourself.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Chaz Cohens. I am the program director for Furthering Fathering. We do a lot of great things in the Clayton County. That's pretty much where I met Reggie at a event there at Valley Hill Baptist Church. We kind of established a rapport, and there was one event that we were actually trying to get into, but it didn't go over pretty well. So we tried, and he invited me to come over here to you guys' meeting. So it's great to meet everyone, and looking forward to collaborating with you all in the future. So
okay, yeah, definitely. Man, appreciate you being here. Really want to get some of the men's health and fatherhood initiatives established here in DeKalb County. So through some DeKalb ARC, also Board of Health, some of the other men's father servant organizations, and also some of the mother servant organizations. Really want to make sure that the way that we support the moms, we support the dads, and get them as much love and support as possible. So if that's all the new people here, I'm going to switch around. And is there anyone with any upcoming events or initiatives that you want support on or want people to know about? Come on and give us a brief description of what you have going on within the next couple of weeks to month.
Hello, everyone. This is Eric Williams with Eastern Banks Learning and Life Center. Just a quick overview of my position. I'm the education specialist for Eastern Banks, which is a nonprofit that provides youth development programs, and I oversee the Project GRAPE program. GRAPE stands for Growing Readily Available Produce Everywhere. And we would go around the Metro Atlanta area teaching youth how to grow their own produce and create a sustainable life. Next month, starting in March, we will be hosting every other weekend gardening sessions free to it will be a minimum amount of a donation, but we will try to do our best to make it affordable for residents in the community and make it an opportunity for them to learn how to grow their own produce. With everything happening in our country, we think it's a great opportunity for people, even if you don't want to actually do it, just to have the knowledge and expertise. So we will share that information with Reggie in the next 2 weeks, so he can share it out and spread the word. Okay.
All right. Amen. Thank you so much. Definitely looking forward to that. And that is a skill that we really need. So yes. The next hand I see is Deidre Ridges from the Y. So please come on and tell us what you have going on.
Hi, everyone. My name is Deidre, Director of Eastlake Healthy Connections at our Eastlake Family YMCA. Just really quickly, I do want to share two things we have coming up. Our Black History Parade here at Eastlake YMCA on the 22nd of this month. There's opportunities to actually be a participant in the parade, a vendor at the parade as well, or if you would like to sponsor, which the sponsorship funds will go towards our mental health initiative, which is a 6-week mental health pilot that we are running soon for our teens in the Eastlake area to focus on their mental health needs. In addition to that, we do have our Kaiser Bridge program here at Eastlake for families or adults ages 19 to 64 who are in need of health insurance that may currently be unemployed or do not qualify for Medicaid, U.S. citizens and non-U.S. citizens as well. I will put my email in there, and that program covers all medical expenses at no charge at all. So again, I'll drop my email for you guys if you want more information about the parade or Kaiser Bridge program.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so, so much. Okay. The next hand I see is Miss Felicia Hill.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Felicia Hill. I'm the program manager with the University for Parents. And what we do is we provide training, wellness, and support classes for under-resourced parents. Our classes are free and they are virtual. And our semester for spring has already started on last Tuesday, but we will have late registration up until Friday of this week. So if you all have any parents that you think could benefit from some of our courses, I'm going to put my contact information as well as a website in the chat where you can see the flyer, course descriptions of the various courses that we offer. If you'd like for me to forward you a flyer, just shoot me a message in the chat. And we have parenting classes, wellness, financial literacy, career readiness, some other mental wellness classes as well. Anger management is one as well. So thank you so much, Reggie, for providing this opportunity to share this information. And again, I will put my contact information as well as a website in the chat. Thank you.
You are so welcome. I appreciate that. Okay, so it is 12:19. So unless anyone else has any upcoming events and things, I'm going to go. Oh, okay. I see two hands. Okay, Denise.
Brand Rise, everyone. My hand was raised. I guess it put it down for me.
Yeah, put it. I was like, I thought I saw. Yes, ma'am. There you go.
What's going on? My hand was definitely raised. Anyway, good morning, all Grand Rise. I just wanted to briefly put in our plug for Fund ATL, which is coming up on the 27th of this month. I put in a link in the chat already so you guys can please share. That is our financial unity for new developments. This month, our focus is going to be on buying back the block. So accessing real estate funding and things like that. We have a few special guests like the Banking Bros and a few others who's going to be able to come there and kind of, start getting the conversation going when it comes to financial literacy and education. So if you guys are interested or anybody who would benefit from that information, please share. Tickets are $25 and it does include a complimentary buffet. So that's going to be at the Atrium in Stone Mountain on February 27th. So we'll be happy to see any of your faces there and anybody that you send our way. So thank you.
Yes, okay. That is, yes, definitely looking forward to that. And okay, and I see your
Reggie,
name. Oh, yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't raise my hand. But I want to say something. I'm sorry. Is it too late?
Actually, no. Okay, so yeah, so before I come back to you, I see Shantae, I see your hand up, and I didn't know if you wanted to follow up on what Denise said or if you had something else going
Yes,
on to
I
add.
also just wanted to add because I actually didn't get to talk to Denise right before this meeting, just to confirm that we are still on for March 1st, Saturday, March 1st, for our Brunch and Build, which is a free event for Black real estate agents, brokers, builders, developers, and investors. So if you are one of those, please join us on Saturday, March 1st. Tickets are on VIP Social. And this is going to be at the Atrium Event Center, also in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I know you'll shoot me those flyers, and definitely if you miss
Absolutely.
anything, if you miss anything here or don't get the email, make sure y'all follow our Facebook and Instagram. So because all the stuff I do put up there. I see Kayla Bolden's hand up, but then I'll come back to you, Amber.
Quick question, Reggie. What was the name of the event center that the young lady just said they were hosting the event at?
The Atrium.
The Atrium. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Kayla?
Yes, good morning, everyone. I am the program manager for Reaching Our Sisters Everywhere, or ROSE for short. We do provide trainings to develop the maternal child health workforce, as well as new expecting moms or just new moms. For the next few weeks, usually on a Friday, we offer a 6-hour comprehensive workshop called Breast Friends that will equip participants with the skills they need to provide community-centered lactation support. So it's targeted towards, again, the maternal child health workforce, home visitors, or new expecting parents. I will drop my email in the chat as well as the website if anyone in the community wants to register for that. Thank you.
It's awesome. Okay, Amber?
Okay, everybody. I do want to, so let me just put a little bit of context. So I didn't raise my hand at first, Reggie, because I don't believe in like just popping in a meeting and having an ask. But since you put it out there, I think that it's important to share that right now, a lot of the programs are losing funding. And with my underserved community of students that we service, that they are starting to kind of like the hours are starting to disappear where we can support them. And so we are on a mission to get supporters to come back and either sponsor a student, sponsor an hour of tutoring, sponsor test prep. If there's anyone on the call that wants to connect, that is what the ask is for between now and the end of the school year, because we have milestones coming up. We have SAT and the ACT. And we have a lot of students that are trying to get into the military through the ASVAB testing. And without that funding and having opportunities to close those gaps for students in the reading and comprehension, the math, and the technical portion of the test, many of them won't have the resources that they need to get to the next level. And so I'm looking for individuals, organizations, or partnering with other nonprofits that have the budget in place that might be able to help us help some of the students that have come to us that currently can't afford the resource. And so would love to connect, and that's it. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that and that actually leads me into this next. Okay, while I'm trying to pull this up, I do see a couple names. I don't see the hands up, but I do believe y'all have something upcoming. So, Christy Bloodworth from Omega Service Center. I see you put stuff on your social media. Could you talk about some of the stuff that you have upcoming and how we can support you?
I can't get online right now.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Hi, Reggie. Thank you, everybody. Right now, we're in the middle of restructuring. We're working with some of our cutbacks that we had with the funding. So we're focusing on our senior services right now and just our food distribution. Our next food distribution is going to be the last Saturday of March, which I'll put that out there. And everybody, of course, is welcome to. We do a great deal of community outreach. We have monthly food distributions for seniors. And then we also do, we're going to start doing community dinners because we secured a location to offer that from. And then we have a large food distribution coming up at the end of March. And you can find out more about the organization at omegasupportcenter.org. omegasupportcenter.org, and that's open to everybody. There's no ID requirement, no financials. Anybody's welcome to come to the large food distribution.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay, it is 12:26. What I'm going to do is right now is I'm going to let Tamika come on, introduce herself, and go into her presentation. And then when she's done, you have opportunity to ask questions. And then when she's okay, Teresa, I see your hand up. So
I just want to say, please, everybody is talking about your events. I'm Teresa Wright Johnson, the coordinator here at DeKalb Initiative of Children and Families. Please look in the chat, email us at that email address so that we have that information. Please do not email Reggie directly. Email that email address so we can make sure we have your information. Thank you so much.
yes, please, yes, do that because make sure that we can
Also, don't forget, Reggie, don't forget our Facebook. We have a lot of people post their flyers on our Facebook page as well. So don't forget about that, y'all.
Facebook and Instagram. I want to make sure we get both of those and the YouTube, because we are going to start putting more content on the YouTube channel. So some of the stuff that y'all doing, if any of you all, because I know Dr. Radoff, I know you do some stuff. So if any of you all have anything that you would like to share on our YouTube channel, videos or anything like that, send it our way. Put that up there. So without further ado, Miss Tamika Johnson, I believe, right? All these Johnsons, right? Everywhere. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to come on, introduce yourself and talk about what you do at Georgia Power and ways that you can assist us. And then after you finish, I'm gonna pull up my Georgia Power account, and then we can go through and see if we can get some get some assistance on that bill. So take it away.
Thank you, Reggie. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you all to share some information. Again, my name is Tamika Johnson. Look like Johnsons are just running it today. And I am a outreach and education coordinator with Georgia Power's Energy Assistance Team. So I've been with the company for about 11 years now. And I met Reggie at the Clayton County event. And just wanted to come on here today and just share some of the resources and programs that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and just share the presentation with you. And just share my screen. All right. Fantastic. So our energy assistance team, we are actually a team of 4 business units. My business unit is the energy assistance. Our focus is to assist those that are in need. So we basically identify and respond to the evolving needs of our customers and community partners. We provide support, education, and just make sure that we are a presence within the community. We know that affordability is a really big issue right now. It's a very hot topic. It's the conversation in many rooms all throughout the country right now. And so my team at Georgia Power is here to just basically provide support in any way that we can for some of our most vulnerable customers and for those that are in need. So the pictures that you see on the screen are just some of the key customers that we focus on, which are the elderly, those that are 65 and older. Also those that are income qualified, as well as we support those that have a disability or a one-time or ongoing need, such as a chronic illness or things of that nature. And so, it is our goal to supply a safety net to our communities. So one of the things that I wanted to really bring awareness to is our income qualified discount. So many of you may have known this previously as our senior citizens discount. However, we have expanded that last year to be able to include more customers. So now, not only if you're a Georgia Power customer and you are over the age of 65 and meet the income requirements, or if you receive Social Security disability insurance or supplemental security income, or if you participate in the Housing Choice Voucher Program, which used to be formerly known as Section 8, you can receive $402 in savings for the year. And we break that down in $33.50 off of each bill per month. Now, you know, that is a savings, and we really are promoting this savings for our customers right now. We're trying to get about 32,000 customers enrolled this year into this program. And, you know, every little bit helps, you know, so if you are someone with a $200 bill and you are eligible for this savings, that can bring your bill down to about $166. That is a savings that I will take. Give me $33 off my bill. I will happily take that. You know, and it is all in a goal to provide opportunities and programs that are going to be able to help our customers. So again, $402 in savings per year. If you're involved in this, then you also get no reconnection fees. This program also transfers with you. So if you are moving to another home, this same discount will follow you wherever you go to. And we are seeing a lot of interest in this program since we've expanded it, and definitely want to bring this to everyone's attention and just bring awareness surrounding it. Now, of course, you do have to be a Georgia Power customer, but if you're a Georgia Power customer and you meet any of these requirements that I just mentioned, then you are eligible. And of course, the income requirements are based off of the 200% of the federal poverty guideline, which for a household of one is about 31,000, a little bit over 31,000. They've increased it a bit for 2025. So a household, and then it's about 10,000 in increment.
Yeah, let's measure it. You know, I think gray would be okay, but you know.
Please meet whoever it is. Please meet yourself.
Right. And then the next resource that we wanted to bring to your attention is our community assistance resource tool. So the fantastic thing about this tool is that it is for all Georgia residents, not just Georgia Power customers. So we at Georgia Power wanted to make sure that we are providing wraparound services for our customers. And so for our organizations, especially as you come in contact with residents in the community or anyone that you may know, we have a free tool where customers can put in their zip code and they get access to 6 different resource types: food pantries, utilities, rental assistance, shelter, counseling, and even mortgage assistance. And all they have to do is either scan the QR code, and I encourage everyone here, if you want to take your phone and just scan the QR code or go directly to our website, it will allow you to choose one of the resource types and put in your zip code, and you can see what opportunities or what resources are there in your particular area. And what's great is that it also gives you that option to pin where that resource is and give you directions exactly to where that is located. And this is statewide. So my group works statewide. We are not in just one particular area, but throughout the entire state of Georgia. You know, Georgia Power actually operates in 155 of the 159 counties in the state. And so we are really looking to add to this CART tool. We have currently right now over 500 organizations in this community assistance resource tool, and we're looking to add more organizations so that we can be of even better assistance to our communities. And of course, we do vet these organizations. We want to make sure that these are resources that are legitimate and are valid, and that they really and truly are out in the communities assisting our customers. Next, I want to talk about our rates. So did you all know that Georgia Power has 7 different rates? Not too many people are aware of that. Many are familiar, of course, with our residential traditional rate, and then some may be familiar with flat bill or prepay, but we actually have 7 different rates, which are based to tailor your lifestyle and how you manage your power. So we have our smart usage rate, which saves you on electricity cost if you are able to move your electricity between certain hours and time frames. We have our flat bill, which is a flat rate that does not fluctuate for 12 months. It is a contracted rate that we take a look at your usage for the prior year, and we will give you a flat rate. And that is great because it helps our customers with budgeting. And so that does not fluctuate at all. And then at the end of that 12 months, of course, we will do a renewal. We'll do an assessment of your usage and give you a renewal and an option to continue at that flat rate with a new flat budgeted contract. Then we have our overnight advantage. And this is really a great option if you are an electric vehicle user. A lot of our EV users like this rate because they get a bit of a discounted rate for charging their vehicles overnight. And then also if you are a customer that's able to shift your power usage. So what our peak hours are considered the hours of 2 p.m. to 7. And if you are a person that's able to shift your power usage away from those peak hours, then it gives you that opportunity to save as well. Then we have our prepay, which is exactly what it says. You pay for your power beforehand. And we do find that a lot of people enjoy this, and we have a lot of participants in the prepay because it takes away having that big balance. You pay for your power in advance and you just pay for what you use. So if you spend $50 on your account, you use $50. At the end of it, when you use it up, you just have to add an additional $50 or $20, whatever you would like to add on there, knowing that this is going to be what you spend is going to be what you pay, what you use is going to be what you paid for. So a lot of our college students like this as well, because it takes away from having this big bill. There's no deposits required with the prepay option as well. So a lot of people do like that benefit. And of course, you know, I said we had our traditional residential rate. We've got our nights and weekends rate, which is helpful for those that can maybe push most of their usage to nights and weekends. And you get this is usually during the summertime that this particular nights and weekends rate comes into effect, but we do have customers that benefit from that as well. And then lastly, our pay by day rate, which is a merge between flat bill and prepay. So with the pay by day rate, you get a flat rate and then you pay for it in advance. So for example, we may take a look at your usage and say that you typically pay or use about $5 per day. This is just an example. So then we're going to give you a budgeted rate of a budgeted flat rate of $5. And so with that, you would pay, let's just say that you would pay $50 for that week, and you would pay that $50 in advance, knowing that, you know, every Friday you would have to pay that $50 to renew your usage or your power. And a lot of people like that because once again, it gives you that option of a flat rate. And then it's also giving you that ability to pay for it in advance so that you are not having this surprise of a big bill when you open up your utility bill. Next, I want to talk a little bit about our energy efficiency programs, which we've been getting a lot of great feedback on. So with our energy efficiency programs, there's two that I want to highlight, and that is our Energy Assistance for Savings and Efficiency, what we call EASE, and then our HopeWorks. These programs allow for eligible customers to receive up to a $5,000 grant in upgrades to their home. And this is free money. This is not anything that you have to pay back. This is not anything that we're going to add back onto your bill. This is free money for eligible customers for these two programs. So with the EASE program, you just have to meet the income requirements of being below 200% of the federal poverty guideline. If you're a renter, you just have to get written consent from your landlord. And the reason for that is also to safeguard the renter, because we don't want for the renter to apply for a program like this, get all of these wonderful upgrades to the home, and then lo and behold, the landlord comes about and starts to up their rent because they've made these improvements. So it's a consent form that they would have to get from the landlord. But again, no age requirement. They just have to be a Georgia Power customer and be at the income qualifications. Our HopeWorks program is dedicated more to our seniors. So if they are 60 years of age or older, own and live in their home and meet the income guidelines, they also can get up to $5,000 in improvements to their homes. And you can just apply for this very easily online through our website. I do have these flyers and things that I sent to Reggie so that he can also share it with the group as well. But we've had great feedback. I just met a woman, Miss Elaine in Stone Mountain, who shared that she was able to go through the program, and they came in, they made the appointment, they did the audit. She did not have to pay a dime. They came in and completely upgraded her attic insulation, as well as some piping installation for her. And she was so happy and how she saw such a difference in her power bill and even just in the comfort of her home. So it is a program that works, and I'm really excited to share that with the group, because we just need to make sure that people are aware that this actually is out there and exists, and that people need to go ahead and take full advantage of these opportunities. $5,000 on the table, and I definitely don't want anyone to miss out on that. Then I also want to talk about our income qualified portal. This is a new website that we've added to the Georgia Power website. And with this portal, customers can go and check if they're eligible for any of these programs or for any programs that we have that are income qualified. They would just go directly to our website here at georgiapower.com/assistance, click on the check eligibility, and it will ask them for some information that they fill out through a form, and then it will come back with a report advising of what programs they qualify for, which would be either the EASE program, the Hope Works program, or even the income qualified discount program. So definitely just trying to make it easier for assistance and easier for our customers to get information on programs that they qualify for. And before I go further, I'll just take a quick pause here to see if there are any questions that we want to address.
Any questions? Okay.
I have a quick, I'm sorry, I have a quick question regarding the Hope Works. Does that also include window installation, or could it include window replacement?
It does not include window replacement. It is mostly for attic insulation, the piping installation, as well as like the socket replacements, those types of.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a quick question, Ms. Johnson. What is the vetting process for agencies to become enrolled in the program as a referral?
So you would either you can reach out to me directly. There is also an interest form on our website that would come to my team, and we would go through the process of just making sure, are you a 501c3 or are you a legitimate organization? And we just go through that process of verifying before we add you to the Community Assistance Resource Tool.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. So next I want to talk about our Energy Assistance Portal. Now, this is a organization-facing tool, and this is a free tool for any of our agencies, religious institutions, our churches, private charitable organizations that pay on customers' bills. And what is amazing about this is, again, it's free. You have 24/7 access to customer accounts so that you can have access to paying on their accounts. So we do have a lot of our churches and organizations that make donations or make pledges on our customer accounts. This gives that opportunity where you take out the middle person. You don't have to pick up the phone calling customer service and waiting on the phone. This gives easy access to just logging right in, and you can see the customer's real-time balances as well as make a real-time payment to post onto a customer's account. That way, just taking away that fear of services being disconnected. I know that a lot of organizations have, processes and things that they have to have in place, and having a Georgia Power bill or the utility bill is one of those requirements. So this takes away from, if the customer says, oh, I forgot, I don't have access to printing the bill, or I just don't have a copy of my recent bill, the organization can go right in through their tablet, website, or cell phone, log right in, and have access to real-time information. And again, it just eliminates so much of that need to call and wait on the phone. And it gives all of this information and access to where you can even print out a copy of the bill if you needed to as well. And so with this particular Energy Assistance Portal, again, it is a vetting process that you would have to go through, because since we're giving you access to customer accounts, we want to make sure that this is a legitimate organization that actually assists customers. We have currently over 1,200 organizations that are a part of our Energy Assistance Portal network right now. We're so proud of that, and always looking to add even more organizations to our portal network. It is a great tool. We have gotten a lot of great feedback on it, and definitely trying to get more organizations on it so that we can make it easier to assist customers and take away some of that fear of, oh my goodness, my service is about to be disconnected. The organization can go right in and make a payment directly or even put a pledge on the account to hold the account. And then one of the last things I just wanted to share with you all is our Project Share program. So Project Share is a service that provides emergency assistance to all Georgians who need help with basic necessities. Have things like housing, food, medical care, utilities, all of those things you can get through Project Share. And it enables neighbors to help neighbors in their community. So what donors do, so those who want to be a donor can donate $1, $2, or $5 on their utility bill. Those dollars go directly back into the neighborhoods that they have donated to. So if you donated in DeKalb County, those dollars that you donate will go directly back into DeKalb County. And Georgia Power matches customer donations 150%, and we match up to $1.5 million per year. So this has been an amazing partnership, what is done through Salvation Army. And also, if there is a customer or someone in need that is needing assistance, they can also go directly to our website, which will partner them into the Project Share program, and they can apply for assistance there as well. So just bringing awareness that we do partner with the Salvation Army with this Project Share program, and it is allowing for customers to be donors and help their neighbors, as well as it allows for opportunity for those in need to apply for assistance as well. And so again, we are all throughout the state. Here's just a few pictures of us all over the place. I'm in Macon, I'm in Gainesville, I am all over the place, anywhere that I need to be to share this information. We highly believe in just making sure that awareness is key. Knowledge is power. If you don't know, then you won't be able to take part of it. But if you know, then you can share it with the rest of the community, and we can make sure that everyone is just having that equitable opportunity to see how they can save and get these resources. So any questions at all, if you'd like for me to come out and share this information with your organization, we do events all over the state, just bringing awareness, signing people up for the income qualified discount, and even just getting organizations enrolled in the portal. So definitely look forward to working with you all. I thank you all for the opportunity to share this information.
Reggie, I can't see to raise my hand, but this is Nicole with the Motherhood Program. And Ms. Tamika, I would love for you to speak to my group. If we can further discuss after this call, I would greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely, I would love to. I put my
I took it down, so as soon as we finish, your phone will be ringing. I will definitely be giving you a call.
Okay, no problem. I would love to.
Great information. Love what you guys are doing. I'm sorry I'm off camera, but I don't have my camera face on today.
No worries, no worries. Thank you.
Yes, again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all the information. I took it out. Like I say, a lot of those flyers, I sent it out when I sent out the meeting information. But again, as I said, when we send them out, I'll send them out again, and I'll put some of them on, and I put them on the in the social media on the groups. So definitely reach out, make sure that y'all take advantage of some of that. I know some of you all who serve seniors. I'm looking right now. I see you, Miss Cheryl. Also Miss oh, your name just left me, Miss Orvetta. So I know some of the people that you all serve can use some of that information. So yes. So with that being said, a couple things I wanted to.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Teron from Partnership for Community Action. I did have a question for Ms. Johnson.
Yeah.
Hi, Ms. Johnson. So I love your presentation. Over here at the agency, we do assist our clients with rent, mortgage assistance, utility assistance, and we do actually have access to that portal that you were speaking of. But I would love, because we do have a lot of clients regarding Georgia Power, among other utilities. And I just think it would be great if they we're aware of some of the other programs. Some are prepaid, like you spoke of, but there's a lot of different other things going on when it comes to their utilities. And I just think this would significantly benefit them. And I just would like to obtain some more information about it. If you can come out to the agency, if I can have your information, I can speak with my program manager. I just think this would really help a lot of the clients out.
Well, let's do this, Teron. I'm here.
Okay, can I have your contact? Because you'll also likely be receiving a call from my program manager as well.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. I did
it'll
put my
come out.
information in the chat as well.
Okay, I let me scroll back up. I don't know. I think I may have missed it.
Well, it'll come out. I can try. I'm about to send it right back out, so you will yeah, you'll be getting it. So but y'all can share in the chat. I just wanted to go ahead and share a couple things. Can y'all see this?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I saw this is free dental days. It's going to be right there. It was at 1147 South Hairston. I don't know if y'all can see that address, but I will send this out. That's going to be next month, but really wanted to make sure that y'all get out there and see the information. Y'all see the number there. So I don't know if there's going to be a waiting list or anything, but make sure we got this out there so people can see that. The next thing is another organization I work with, Urban Indigo. They are looking to speak with Metro Atlanta parents, those surrounding counties whose child has an IEP that's not currently being followed. So definitely reach out to that. The address there, SPED Advocacy at urbanindigo.org to make sure that y'all get that, because I know that's something that they are getting together. I know they are working on a PTA for special needs children in public schools. So if anybody wants to get down with that, make sure that y'all log on and check them out. And then I saw this, DeKalb Public Health. I don't know, Ms. L, if you may have some more information about that. You may know, but I know that they're having a family resource fair this coming Saturday. Is that big enough for everybody to see? Can y'all see that? Resource
That's
fair.
next Saturday, not this Saturday. It's next
Yeah, okay.
Saturday.
My bad. Next, I'm sorry. Next, these days are starting to run together to me. So it's like, but next Saturday, Family Resource Fair. So I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, Candace name right there. I'm not sure if there are any more vendor slots or things available. Y'all can reach out and get more information about that. As I said, some of the things that are upcoming. So we have 6 more minutes. Is there anything else that's upcoming? Savannah, I see your face right there looking right at me. We have 5 more minutes. Anything that I missed or anything anybody wants to share?
Yeah, Reggie, real quick, just about the Resilient Kids program.
Yes.
And I know that we were talking about potentially having individuals to come out to Tower and to teach the program and that sort of thing as a part of the grant. And I was thinking that since we had like about 4 to 5 people that was a part of that, I was wondering if it's any room where we could just collaborate and maybe since it's 4 or 5 of us, can we just kind of split up the weeks? It's a 13-week program. So if I teach a couple of weeks and then someone else teach a couple of weeks and that sort of thing, so it could be like a collaborative program and not so much placed on one person to be the primary educator for the program.
Okay, 2 things about that, and I see your hand, Teresa. One, I'm glad you mentioned that because next Thursday, the SIPC meeting, I knew we didn't have it last month, but next Thursday is a SIPC meeting about working with those schools. So if you would like to attend that meeting, definitely send me an email to DeKalbCRN@gmail.com, and then we can get you on that. But Teresa, go ahead, because I know we had actually talked about that. So Teresa, I'll let you fill that.
Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Adolph, for asking. We had the wonderful opportunity weekend before last to help 20 individuals and organizations get this certification to do resilient parent certificates per a grant that we've gotten through our organization here. Dr. Adolph, we will be in contact with those that have taken that training. And hopefully within days, or as you heard, our board chair said, we are doing some transition type stuff right now. So until we know further notice, I'll get some information to you, or our board will, but we haven't moved forward on where and how and what that looks like yet. But thank you so much for being one of those people that got that training. We're excited to have everybody on board.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And Miss Sandy.
Thank you, Reggie. And thank you, Teresa. In response to the question about the program, one of the things that Teresa and I have on our agenda for discussion this afternoon is that program. I was fortunate enough to sit in on a portion of the training a couple of weeks ago and was blown away by the level of excitement, the engagement of the participants. Sounds like something that we really need to be prepared to do more with as we go forward. So definitely we'll be looping back around with you, but thank you.
Yes, yes. And Miss Sophia, I see your hand, and then after that, I'm gonna let y'all go back to work.
Okay, just real quick, Mr. Williams, Sharon Williams, the Partnership of Community Action Network. If possible, can you drop your contact information in the chat?
Yes, that's no problem.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, is that Mr. Teron Williams?
Yes, it is.
Hey, this is Miss Green. How you doing?
Hey, Miss Green, how you doing?
I'm good. First of all, I need y'all to know that Mr. Teron Williams is so dope from PCA, y'all. So if y'all have any questions or anything like that, listen, I don't want everybody to go to him, but he's definitely super dope over there at PCA. So we're glad. Thank you for coming on here today. And it was really good to see a PCA person on here. We haven't had anybody from PCA in a minute. So we thank you that you came on this morning.
No problem. I appreciate it.
Yes, rock on, rock on. Like I said, the SIPC strategy meeting to work with Towers and Columbia and the community surrounding those, that meeting is next Thursday, not next Thursday. Next Thursday, the 20th, from 2 to 3. So I know some people get that. I have to go back and get those. So if you want to attend that meeting, the strategy team, as I said, shoot me an email to DeKalbCRN@gmail.com. Then I'll get you on that. And with that being said, it's 12:59, right at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna let y'all go back out here and conquer the world and spread the love and joy that we so desperately need out here. And look forward to seeing y'all next month.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Reggie.
Thank you,
Reggie.
Reggie.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you.